Hello, my darlings. Here we are back, and now we're on to part 2 of the horoscopes for this particular. Actually, it's for the month, but we're reading it for the week, right? So they can carry over for the next 4 weeks, and we're doing Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. Okay, let me see. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. All right. Let me just shuffle them real quick, make sure that we have our last reading off of them. Okay, don't forget about Mother's Day. Yeah, don't forget about Mother's Day, right? So what we're seeing is there's a mother saying, don't forget me on Mother's Day. So, and the warning is for what? Scorpio, don't forget your mom. Okay, even if you're fighting with your mother, don't forget your mom this year. All right, let's lay these puppies down. Okay, here we go. First one, Leo. Leo, got money in the cards for you. So here we go. Squirrel some of it away. It looks like maybe 20% of the money that you're bringing in. This is a good money card, but some of it gets squirreled away, and it looks like it's saved for an investment. So it's temporarily on hold, and it's going to be invested with nice repercussions later, all right? Maybe by fall. And then we have the Magician card. Be careful what you wish for, because when you get this card, it's going to come true, all right? So be mindful and be specific, all right? I believe this is probably the most powerful card in the deck. It's a doer card. What you create, all right? So just know that, major arcana, big deal. And then King of Swords. Now, if there's anything financial, legal going on, this is a good card for having the right person on your side or the right person to consult. So know that this is the week or the month where you're going to be consulting experts in the field. All right, that's who this guy is. Smart cookie. He's a king. Swords has to do with mental activities. And it looks to me, look, sharp sword. It's two-edged though, so do right by this guy and he'll do right by you. All right, what comes after that? Ooh, we're on to Virgo. What's up, Virgo? This one here is telling me pay attention to the subtle nuances of everything that you're hearing now, because it's like somebody will use a word and they'll put an inflection on it that changes the meaning of it, and you're the only one that caught it. But it's like an inside information that you can use to your benefit. And I don't mean in a usury way or to be taking advantage of someone, but it is telling me that you're like a backyard psychologist. Things you hear and see, you catch subtle things that other people are missing, right? And then we have the Cancer card. One little thing, be mindful of what's going on with your car, okay? Because sometimes this says that there might be a little, there's something to do with maybe one of the rear wheels. So, but anyway, just know that it says pay attention. Pay attention, all right? It's also my card of success. So those of you that are interested in having a business of your own, say you're working for somebody or maybe not working right now, this is a card that's success of your own mind. So it would be your own business that you would do very well at. And this is a major arcana card, so you'll be helped along the way, right? And the outcome card is the Two of Rods. The only thing that's going to hold you back is if you're afraid to make the choice. Because this is really not good or bad. This is different. Okay, this is maybe sort of a concrete way of doing it, something tried and true. And then this is telling me, but you have great flights of fancy where you can imagine all kinds of other things. You might want to give that a try as well. You're just standing on the precipice, getting ready to launch it. It may take you to another state or cause you to travel in order to do this, but there is money affiliated with the choices that you make, okay? All right. Then what we got? Got Libra. Libra. Have you ever noticed how some Libras just never shut up? Well, this is telling me that it'll be to your advantage this particular week, month, for you to discuss your ideas with someone else. This can be even showing yourself to your best advantage for an interview. It may be speaking with the people that have what you need in order to get a project done, and they are exactly who has the answer for what your question might be, right? If you're working on computer stuff, make sure that you're bringing yourself into it. So maybe you're advertising your business on the internet. Make sure that you have your face or something that's very personal about you on there so that people can see it and relate to you, right? So know that. But it's great for a card of communication, right? And finding somebody who hears what you're talking about. Okay, good deal. This little card says there's going to be a lot of different opportunities. Don't get too caught up in picking just the right one right now. You're supposed to be looking at one thing, then another, then another, then another. Enjoy them all, be the little butterfly, because things are supposed to change right now. So you really don't want to close your hand over something, because there's other opportunities going to be presented to you during this month/week, right? So just know that the 8 is about change, and it's coming for you. It may even be emotional change, so you might be changing the people that you hang with, all right? In which case, there's probably one person it wouldn't be bad if you did decide not to hang with them anymore. This is the 5 of swords, and this kind of is somebody who bullies you or takes advantage of you. And it's kind of like if you get the evidence that that's happening, don't wait for a second opportunity for them to hurt you or to disappoint you in some way. Just recognize that you see the truth, and it's something that you can just politely refuse or step out of. All right. And our last one, we have Scorpio. Scorpio, here's where sometimes Scorpio gets a little pissy about things, and usually for the right reasons, quite frankly. They're just not maybe as careful with their words as, say, a Libra might be. But this card is telling me there could be an incident that fires up your sense of right and wrong, and so you're going to make an issue of it. Okay, there's a couple of things that I want you to think about it, though. One is, if this is dealing with a strong female, you might want to rethink your approach, because she might end up being on your page, but if you come at her with anger and all of this animosity, she's going to immediately close down, and you're not going to get what you want in the long run. Okay. The other comment is, I want you to be sure that you make this a special Mother's Day. Okay. This is the mom's card. Isn't that nice? And here's somebody that's watching from afar, and she's waiting. Okay. So don't make her wait too long. And here's a little card that it's about time for rebirth. There's going to be end of a cycle and the beginning of another cycle. And so take care of business this month, right? Do the things that you feel is necessary and support even your own family. This is a family being supported here, okay? If you get the message, do it, all right? If you feel like I need to go talk to that friend of mine, go do it, because it could be a very important month for you and for them. All right, that's the end of part 2, and we're on to part 3.